When you click on the link to the tiny URL to open up the Google Sheet, you will see something that looks like this. Don't worry too much about all of these funny symbols here. They will turn into numbers once you enter in all of the calculations. So what you want to do is just write in the yellow cells. You're not going to write in any of the white cells. They're going to calculate themselves. So for this particular question, you have $1,000, that's your principal, so you can write that here. It's invested at 3% interest, so that's your interest rate. You're going to type a 3 here. For 15 years, so you type a 15 here. And it's compounded monthly. So if it's compounded monthly, since there are 12 months in a year, you're going to earn interest 12 times in a year. Then you're going to hit enter. And you will now see that on this row, there are no error messages. And the amount of simple interest earned would be $450, whereas compound interest would be $568.25. So you see there's over $100 more. The total amount you have with simple interest at the end of the 15 years is $1,450. And the total amount you have in compound interest at the end of the 15 years is $1,568.25. So let's say we had another example we want to do. Say we want to do this one here. Say we had $5,000 compounded annually at 7% interest for 18 years. Oops, not 189 years, for 18 years. And the compounded annually means you just get interest once a year. So you're going to put a 1 here. Then you're going to hit enter. And this is going to show you that $5,000 with simple interest would turn into $6,300 interest, and in total that would be $11,300. Whereas with compound interest, you can see there's quite a difference here. The interest earned would be $12,584.09, and the final amount would be $17,584.09. So you see in this case that the compound interest is really making a significant difference. So hold on to this spreadsheet. You may want to use it for your questions in the assignment today, and next assignment when you're working in lesson 9, you may find this comes in handy there as well. So feel free to use this whenever you want. You can always delete the yellow cells and reuse them, or you can keep using this up to 16 calculations, whatever works best for you.